You're muted.
Sorry.
Are you really?
You know what? I said Christmas special, but where's our Christmas hats?
You didn't plan this well. No execution at all. How the heck is you the head of the DPBD?
That's okay. I'll do a little spoiler alert for my Christmas premiere. So I bought these a necklace, and it has like light bulbs on it. And I thought that'd be cool for my Christmas premiere. And one part of it it works in the video, but the second half of the video doesn't work anymore because I left it on all late and the battery's dying.
You bad.
So half of my video has lights and the other half doesn't. That's a little spoiler alert to look forward to on Christmas Day. 4 o'clock, be there, be square.
You funny.
When's your Christmas premiere?
I don't know the slot.
See, she talks about me being disorganized. She can't even remember what time her slot is.
I don't remember my slot, but I think I'm on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, you get to celebrate with me. So I'm in it because I put together like 3 different type. You know me, I'm always testing out my technological capability, and so it's a lot, especially if you don't do it all the time. So I had to, unfortunately, I had to re-upload, upload. I don't know. I have a new laptop. That's what you guys keep seeing me look over at. And so I'm hoping that things will be a little bit smoother going forward. Yeah. Wish me luck.
So Tia said that I need to think about Christmas crafts to show you guys, and I am not that talented. Yeah, but I thought, well, this is a diamond painting channel. So I thought, well, why not a diamond painting little craft? So I got this. I think it's supposed to go on your door.
It goes on the door?
Like the corner of your door of your room.
Okay.
And it's Santa Claus. And Santa Claus is falling and the reindeers are trying to help him up.
Well, that's neat.
So I thought I'd work on it while you talk.
I'm the only one talking?
Well, no, I'll talk too, but I thought I'd work on it while we're here and see if I can get it completed by the end of the live.
You're so sweet. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to kick the morning off.
So can I I'm not allowed to diamond paint?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't know this. That was the plan was, let's say hello to everybody. Okay, let's do that. Let's get
you go, girl.
You're not going to say hello to nobody?
I'll say hello as you say hello.
Good morning, Robin. Oh, good morning, Sissy. Hello. Excited for the Saturday show with my girls. Good morning, Mary. How you doing? And Denise. Good morning, Denise. Oh,
Captured by Radiant
is in the house. Good morning. If you guys didn't know, Captured by Radiance is our canvas sponsor for blinging in the new year, as well as Love is in the Air. So make sure that you guys, I don't have anybody that's popping links in yet. Usually Rhonda shows up and Gail. So hopefully they'll be able to get you guys captured by radiance.com. Their link so you can click on.
It's too early in the morning for Rhonda.
Yeah, Rhonda comes in our second hour. Good morning, Susan, in any event, you can use Lizzie 22, or I believe it's Dipper 24 as Rhonda's. So make sure that you guys head on over.
Use Lizzie
You
22.
must say good morning to the people.
Oh, you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Am I?
Now you're better.
I don't know what's.
No, see,
I don't
you're
know
doing
what's
it
going
again.
on.
See, I don't think you bought a good enough computer.
I don't think it's the computer. I think it's the internet connection. Both Prince and TR have been complaining a little over a week. The internet is getting, I don't know, more congested or worse. And I'm on 2 different internet. So the laptop on.
Maybe that's why you have them on all different things. I bet you if I go out, you'll sound normal. Watch.
Because you. I don't think it's her. I do think it's me. I don't think it's her. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, she left now. That didn't work. I think it's. I'm telling you, once I got rid of that, you have to have like a computer that is severe. Like, you have to go to like the computer store and tell them, I want a computer that's good for like on screen gaming. And then I think it will work better. She probably didn't do that when she went to the store. Tammy, how are you? I bet you she did not go and how's my hand? So I got my stitches out. So that's what the scars look like. This hand, I can't bend it all the way down. This finger doesn't go into a fist. This one I can get in a fist, but this one I cannot yet. So that's why I'm not going back to work yet, because this one is still hurting and swollen, and it's a lot better than yesterday. I'm getting it further down, but I need more strength. I don't have any strength in them yet. So yeah, that's what they look like now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All
I
right, I
don't know
decided.
who this Road Vibes is, but I think he's trolling us.
Oh,
We don't
we
have
have a troll.
We don't have any mods.
I just went onto the same internet that the laptop was on. I only try to connect the laptop so that we could screen share, which is going to be important going forward. So I decided to get my Christmas special also.
Oh, look at you go. Is that before or after I said something?
What I figured, since I was leaving to go check the internet, I might as well get up and go get it. I saw you over here just a yapping. I'm so proud of you. Well, here go my drills.
Is it a Christmas one too?
Yeah, they're all Christmas. 24 Christmas projects.
So then my
They're
sister
all earrings.
earrings. Oh, Christmas earrings. Did you get
Christmas.
that from Diamond Art Club?
No,
Okay.
I did not. If I bought from anybody, if I bought from anyone, it would definitely be Dreamer Designs. Now, if you're, if you guys watch a few of the affiliates, Dreamer Designs has updated how.
I've heard a lot of controversy about Dreamer's designs lately, and
Lizzie, get off the show.
Listen, you didn't let me finish what I was going to say.
Off
But
the
I
show.
did one, and I thought it was awesome.
What controversy have you heard? I swear y'all see my job here. That's why I told y'all I gotta calm her
Because
down.
I actually watch people.
You watch somebody who'll give an opinion, and then all of a sudden, it's like that game telephone, and you got 15 people on the stage, and you say something real sweet and innocent, like I'm gonna take my dad to eat.
Listen,
And by the time it get to the 15th person, it sounds like I'm gonna take my daddy to get him something to
I
eat.
told
I
you
mean,
what someone said, but I'm telling you, surgery did a good job stitching. Did they? This one looks
that
like
looks like
we have a name for this one, but I will not repeat it on live television.
you are bad. Lizzie keep looking at her little extra like she's supposed to take care of it in a certain way other than the other one on.
Hey, this is the hand that's supposed to be that needs
Gail, how
therapy.
you doing? Robin says, Tia, have you tried rebooting your router, your modem? Unplug it for a minute, plug it back in. I have not. So I bought this laptop. When did I get it? Tuesday,
And
Monday?
did you hear what I was saying about the laptop? When you went and bought it, did you ask them, is this a good laptop for streaming and gaming?
I did not because I didn't have streaming and gaming money. I think I spent now the last laptop, the
Well,
one
then it's not going to work properly.
probably not. I just don't have. I just bought this giant iPad, and this thing costs what 1,300. It's the big M4 whatever one. It's huge. I can't
This is
believe how
pretty.
much bigger it is than a 10-inch laptop. I
This is
mean,
pretty square. I wonder if I can multi-place on this.
I think so too, Robin. I really do think
No.
it's the internet because I'm not the only one having problems. If it were just me, then I would think it might be the laptop. But it's my kids also. Prince has been griping.
Well,
He's actually,
it's good now, so whatever you changed worked.
I just put the iPad on the same connection.
Yeah.
So the iPad, I
Maybe
have
that
three
was
internets.
why you had different connections going and they're fighting each other.
Might be. I have three internets. I have an internet that our complex provides. Then we went out and got our own faster internet because my son games. And then I have unlimited data with unlimited hotspot on my cell phone. And so I usually route the cellular to the iPad. And maybe that's why you guys see me all blurred up because maybe it's not a great cellular connection. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So it's Christmas. This is the show right before Christmas and the premieres begin. You guys make sure if you guys have that time off that you just tune in, get you a playlist. It'll continuously play. We definitely behind the scenes have a chat where everyone was told, hey, listen, get your video in under 58 minutes, and guess what? The playlist will put a countdown in between you and the next, and then it'll roll into the next video. So a lot of people, newbies in prior years, they may have gone over that, and what they end up doing, unfortunately, is it kicks the playlist out of whack because YouTube keeps you with the video you're currently watching, and you got to scramble to try and get back into the playlist. Tia, what speed does
Janae,
your computer?
Janae, she
Girl,
won't know that.
Janae, girl,
She
did you
won't
really?
know that.
Did she really ask me that question? No, you
She
know.
just looks at the dollar price. Oh, this sounds good. I'm gonna buy it, and she don't even
I was
check.
I was limited to $500. I got Christmas gifts to buy. I only took care of Crashly's kids. I still got to take care of J Rob and Rebecca's birthday gift about to go out. And her birthday is a few days after Christmas. At least I gave her 3 weeks. I'm just saying. Um, but she said something. So let me try and see. I'm gonna try and help you out, Janae. Just because no, I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to where that screen go. It was a screen that I was on, and it said about. I don't remember.
There's brown in here.
What?
I have a brown in the black. It might have came from my other kit that I'm doing. Do you want to see my progress on my other kit that I
Wait,
started because I didn't want to start blinging in the new year yet?
wait. I'm gonna answer system. Look at that system. It says I have an HP laptop 15. Where's the about? Here we go. And it is, I'm not sure what this is. I have 8 gigs of installed RAM. Obviously Windows Home. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. I love that.
Worst canvas ever.
Listen,
Just
listen.
saying.
That's not nice.
And sorry, okay, guys, spoiler, it's not Dreamer's design.
You're not gonna be talking about my family like that now.
I'm just joking.
Uh,
It is from Showcase. What's the name of the company? I don't know. It's like the Showcase brand.
it's a Intel Core i5.
Are you still looking up your computer?
I am, man. I don't know. I knew how to get to some of the stuff. I feel like, hey, I found some important stuff today. Um, I named it Butterflies HQ. You know, I love butterflies. So Butterflies headquarter.
Oh my lord.
Stop it.
Do you have a
What
big butterfly as a screensaver?
I have butterflies in like a cherry blossom field somewhere in I believe that's China. It could be Korea. You know, I'm depending on the day. Um,
Oh, you've been hanging out with Yvette.
have I? I asked Yvette to come to Vegas. She said no. That was the end of a beautiful, possible, threatening friendship.
So I was talking about our live today, and I was talking to. I don't know how she found out, but maybe she overheard us talking about. You know how we said we are going to compare American Christmas to Canadian Christmas.
That was you. Yeah,
Oh,
I remember you saying that. You said it yesterday.
yeah, and then she says, there's not really any difference between Canadian and American Christmas. You got to do like Portuguese Christmas towards other nationalities or whatever. And I'm like, listen, woman, there is some differences.
Well, let's talk about it.
Like this, right here, in here.
The dessert. So
Do you
when
know
my
what this
kids,
is?
I don't.
It's an Nanaimo bar.
I would have never guessed
And
that.
you
I don't.
only buy them in Canada.
Well, that's why I didn't know.
And
You asked me
they're
like I would
and
know.
they're delicious, and people have them over the holidays. And I'm just gonna take a bite. Do you guys have M&Ms over there?
Hmm.
These are sold at Canadian M&Ms. I don't know if they're sold at American M&Ms.
We
So,
have
and
the
the
M&M factory.
Americans. Oh,
They
of
said
course,
I
you know
do.
what these are because you live in Canada. So I'm gonna just taste it for everybody.
Make sure you bring me some, Janae and May.
Mmm, so
So
good.
Tammy's here. Hola, Tammy.
And I know
Yeah,
Tina's hungry.
I am, and that's so mean of you. I wouldn't do you like that because I love you, and I try to keep you out of trouble. Um,
Mmm.
it's so bad. Robin says you can buy an Orbi and set them up in different spots throughout your house, and the internet will work. That's why I went ahead and moved off of the off of the whatchamacallit, because we do have one. I forget what it's called,
Yeah,
but it's like a Wi-Fi extender.
I have one in the basement.
It's a Wi-Fi extender, and I just went from the cellular over to the Wi-Fi extender.
Oh my god, I
So
was gonna do something bad.
yeah, like what? Besides eating my face in, and I'm starving hungry. We had to buy boosters Orbi for our house because our routers are in the basement. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get your message onto the screen. Our routers are in the basement. Our internet wasn't working well.
She's
Yeah,
got so much technology happening, she can't do it.
that's true. I do pride myself on having a lot of technology. I just don't know what I'm doing with it at all. So we do have three internets here in the house. My kids
Maybe
usually,
that's the problem.
they don't like having to switch over from one to another. They hate that. But it's a necessity because certain times of the day when everybody is home, like that 4:30, 5 o'clock to 7 p.m., I feel like everybody in the world is on the internet at that time. Um,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Our
So,
troll our troll disappeared.
oh, well, I appreciated his traffic. He wasn't out of, control. Look at Janae. Ah, thank you.
She always tries to outshine me in the morning. She knows my hair looks awful.
That's not true. That's not true. So
I
here's
got
what
all the
happened.
grays coming out again.
Yeah, you could definitely see my grays. So here's what happened.
What
I got
gray?
you can see the little they look like silvery, I don't know, dust.
You can't see them on camera.
Well, that's good. I don't want you to. So here's what happened, Janae. I took my hair out. You know how you put it in a bun, you take the bun out and your ends are curled. And then I forgot to put a shower cap on when I was in the shower. So guess what? Moisture, poof, and I gotta do it more often. uh, so we have not checked in. You should see my hair.
So I want to know a question about Americans at Christmas.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you guys have late Thanksgiving for whatever reason. I do not know why.
How you gonna call it late when you told everybody a year or two ago how you guys used to have it on the same date as us? So you moved it up, and now you calling
Yeah,
us
because
late.
Canadians are thinking, yeah, this is wrong. Let's move this shit up. But anyway, so you have your turkey and you have all your fixings on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Do you have the same thing again on Christmas Day? Or do you guys switch it up because you had Thanksgiving not too long ago? That's what
Yeah, a
I
lot of
want to know.
times. So, it all depends on your preference. When I was a kid, um, we would go to like my grandmother's, and then we would go to my aunt. My dad's house became a staple, like as we got older into like middle school and things like that. Now we had traditional big giant turkey dinners. Yeah, we had turkey for Thanksgiving, we had turkey for Christmas, we had turkey for Easter, and what else? We might have had a big special meal for Mother's Day. Those were like the big four times a year. We definitely are getting together. And yes, turkey was served at least three of those occasions. So now, the kids get older and things, and we start adding different because we don't expect kids to really eat a lot of variety when they're young. Oh, that's nasty. I don't like vegetables, things like that. So as we got older, they introduced other items to us for Christmas. So we started to get, we started to really enjoy the vegetables. We also started to have ham with baked beans. So we went, from the traditional foods of, stuffing, macaroni and cheese, well, baked. I will say baked because a lot of people use boxed as well, or they cook it on top of the stove. So we had like baked macaroni and cheese and things, and so they started adding other things in, um, ham being the next big thing, duck, things like that. Uh,
Duck.
hmm Yeah, we have duck. We've had duck before. Um, as you get older, your taste buds change and things like that. I've heard some of my family members now going on to have um, Cornish hens and things. So not necessarily a turkey, but something smaller. Um, Sometime in the early 90s, I
So
started
our
to hear
turkeys look like
about
more.
frying turkeys. Um, that was new to me. When I remember my dad, he wanted a turkey fryer. He went to a friend's house and they almost burned the house down. He thought it was a good idea. It was like Easter or something like that. And so he thought it was a good idea
I'm
to
pretty
try.
sure you're supposed to do it outside.
You do, and that was the problem. So it's like real high burn factor and stuff. So you have to read the instructions. You got to measure the oil and I mean, it's a lot that goes into it, and the turkeys aren't in there long. So um he loved it though. He wanted to do it himself. He went out, got everything. He's just like me. I think that's where I got it from. My dad went out, got this big giant turkey fryer. We gonna have fried turkey. Yay. We have nothing else, no other meat, nothing, no backup. We gonna have fried turkey. I'm not sure what occurred. I just know we didn't have turkey that year. It was black, crispy black. Um, how you try and salvage it. Oh, that's just the outside. Nope, we couldn't do anything with it. And I was mad. So, went a long time where we weren't doing too like my mom's family. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving. My grandmother, my mom's mom is Native American. It's not really a great holiday for Native Native Americans. So, um, they don't usually celebrate. So, as my kids got older and they
I
were,
thought I thought I thought that was a part of it.
for the Americans. So,
No, like I thought Thanksgiving was, the settlers came here
they did come,
and
but they
celebrate
ended up
but I thought they celebrated with the Native Americans and they became a family. Maybe I was
for
wrong.
about 2 years. um, I just know that's the reason why they didn't. Obviously, I grew up on my dad's household, and they did celebrate, but my mom's family did, and so as my kids were getting older and starting to go visit both sides of the family, they would come back little, politicians, and we shouldn't do this because, and why do we do, asking both questions and things. My household can be in disarray sometimes because yeah, I got one of each, one Dem, one Republican. um so it gets really it can get heated sometimes, door slamming. Imagine, I think one argument ended with, you don't have to love me anymore. You just don't love me anymore or something. So
Oh
it,
dear.
so there have been years where, when they say, yeah, we probably shouldn't, we didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. And then there are years where, we go all out. I have recently, probably in the last 5 or 7 years, let them pick and just do whatever they like. My daughter wanted turkey for Thanksgiving. She went out and bought everything. So we had a big traditional turkey, um, homemade baked mac and cheese,
See,
stuffing.
that's one thing Canadians don't do.
You don't bake it. You don't put, how many cheeses you put in your mac and cheese?
We don't do mac and cheese for no. That's not a Thanksgiving meal. Thing, no.
Do you do green bean casserole?
No.
Do you do
That's an American
cranberries?
thing.
You do cranberry sauce?
Yes. Maybe
We ding
some
ding ding
Canadians
ding.
do.
We have a
Maybe
line.
some Canadians do bean casserole, but not in my neck of the woods.
See, Mary says she do baked mac and cheese. Yum! It is good. It is good.
Listen, it's not a thing here. It's not.
All right. Well, let's see what the audience is
Maybe
saying.
because I'm Portuguese that I think it's not a thing. Janae,
My
maybe
grandmother
Janae
on
will know
my dad's
better.
side is
She goes
Portuguese.
to
What?
a real. Even when I go to like Clem's family, I've never seen mac and cheese.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have to make you some and bring you some. So Robin says, let's see. Um, some do. Others do something different. My family has turkey on Thanksgiving, ham on Christmas.
Oh,
Gail says
Mary
we are having
celebrate.
ham this year. Now I do order a ham. Um, we have been doing ham for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is the first time in a while that we had turkey. And so the other day when I placed my order, I always get my ham from Honey Baked Ham. Real quick, simple, easy. I get one of the kids to go with me. They give you a time to show up and pick up your order. I love that. And so all you got to do is show up and pick up your order. You get home and you make the arrangement, make everything
Remember
look
that?
nice.
Remember that Christmas movie, the one where it has that funny guy from Alan. What's his name? Christmas
Tim,
with the. I don't
Christmas
think
with
it.
the Cranks.
The one where they're gonna go on vacation. He was gonna skip Christmas, and then his daughter calls and says, "Oh, Christmas is back on."
Yeah, it's not ringing a bell. Who stars in it?
That guy from Tim the Tool Man.
Tim Allen.
Yeah, Tim Allen's in it. Where
Okay.
he tells his wife they're boycotting Christmas. Anybody know which one I'm talking about? They're boycotting Christmas, and
Tammy says we stopped doing those big meals on Christmas years ago. Kids start growing up and having kids, so it was hard to get family together. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm on
well,
the brink of
what I'm
is
saying about that is that she went to the grocery store to get this ham, and it came in a big tin.
the Santa Claus.
No, not the Santa Claus. It
Well,
was.
he can't star in too many Christmas movies. I didn't know he had another Christmas series. Tammy says now we don't do no dinner, maybe a big breakfast or a brunch. Um, the reason why we had a big dinner when we were
I'm gonna
younger
look
is
it up.
is because now my dad he cooked. My dad used to love to bake. That would girl. My dad used to love to bake. That was big. He was huge. He loved to bake. He could cook also. But Christmas morning, we got a gazillion gifts. And so because we got so much, we did our gift opening on like an itinerary basis. So we would wake up and we would have like morning eggnog and we would toast to the start of the holiday, socialize for a few minutes, and then we would get like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that. We're doing round one, and we alternated who went first. So it might be my older brother, it might be me, it might be one my two adopted brothers. They live with us also, and my dad took care of them as well. So we always would know who was going, and then obviously we called it parent appreciation. And it wasn't just my dad that got like appreciated. It would be my aunt, my dad's sisters, they would be included. Um, a parent appreciation because they helped my dad take care of them. And so then we would have the next gift opening ceremony, whoever was next, and whoever was third, fourth, things like that. We had receiving. Receiving would be like where everybody that's getting out, dropping off cards or gifts, they come. And go ahead. You
It's
found it?
Christmas with the Cranks.
We said that. You said no. Girl,
Well, be quiet. That's what it is.
we
Now that I
definitely
looked it
said
up.
that. I already put Mary's comment up. I'm coming along. Um, my sister Rebecca wants to know, Lizzie, what are your traditional sides for your Canadian Thanksgiving? That's a good question.
Well, I don't really know because, I am Portuguese, so. But all I've ever seen, and even in Clem's family, you have turkey and ham are like big things for Thanksgiving, mashed potatoes, stuffing, a side of vegetables, and cranberry sauce. That's it.
That's the same. Like Yvette said, it's no different. Mashed potatoes. We had mashed
Well, we
potatoes.
don't do mac and cheese and all this fancy shit.
Mac and cheese and green bean casserole sound like that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, we simplified it. We win. We have more. Now, there have
No,
been
it's
years.
not a win.
We have mashed potatoes. It's just a lot of carbs. And my kids, they don't have the shoulders that I have. So,
Listen, you can
listen,
always
Linda.
do cauliflower mashed potatoes.
Yep. I've had them before. They're not bad, but you do gotta doctor them up. You gotta put some extra butter in them. You definitely gonna need some, sea salt and pepper. Um,
Don't don't let Tia fool you. She loves her mashed potatoes because when we went to one of the retreats, she
I
thought the
don't.
friggin' butter was mashed potatoes.
I can't stand you.
That was too funny.
You know what? Where is J Paw at? Jerry let me. He just stood there like he was waiting in line. He watching me. So we went to a retreat a few years ago. They had the best tasting mashed potatoes I have had in a long time. Whew, they were so good. Anyway, I had this fresh batch that had just come out. The lady sits the mashed potato container into the grid. I'm first in line. And J-Paw, that's T-Ma's husband, Jerry is standing next to me. We about to chow down. We talking about how good it's gonna be, how warm. I'm like, yeah. And right on the end were fixings that you can add. Those big giant white. I was like, wow, that butter's kind of white, but I thought it was whipped butter. So I get my mashed. That's all I'm getting. Mashed potato plate full of mashed potatoes, and I take a big scoop of the whipped butter and put it on the mashed potatoes. I go and I sit down, and I think my sister Rebecca was sitting on the other side of me. Um, right next to me was the other person you don't want to have around when this happened, Berta and and Liz. I go to bite into the mashed potatoes and found out it wasn't whipped butter. Um, it was whipped cream, like Cool Whip, and I put a big giant dollop. I was gonna mix it, and I did not waste their food, y'all. It was horrible though. But and Jerry is waiting on me to take my first bite, and because he stood there and watched me put whipped cream or Cool Whip or whatever on my mashed potatoes, and I think he thought I did it on purpose.
I bet you haven't even started your craft.
What craft?
The earrings.
Oh, I have not. I haven't picked which ones. I was gonna hold up a couple and see. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking. You diamond painting and you slipping. Now I'm gonna pick out the two that I like.
Oh. Last time I checked, this was a diamond painting channel.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. Well, that's what mine
You
is.
guys like Santa? It's pink.
Those are pretty freaking big earrings. Is that one earring? Oh, that's two. I was gonna say that's one hacking big earring. I thought it was together.
All right. Okay. There's not a lot of different colors, but this is cute.
I think you can accomplish a Santa Claus. Oh, those are cute too.
Got the Christmas tree right on top of the car. A lot of people. Do you guys do an
Yeah, that's
artificial
another
tree?
question. Yes.
Do you do an
What?
artificial tree, or are you guys out, you chopping it, putting it, bringing this fresh smell of pine into the home,
Because
sweeping up the.
in all Hallmark movies, they go to the tree place and pick out their damn trees. So I'm figuring this is another American thing.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen as many of those. You know how they had a little they quarter off a portion of a plaza or a mall, and you can go and get. I see them all over the place. It must be what do they call it, nouveau riche, and happening to have a fresh tree now. Must be, because I'm seeing so many more, so that's good, a return to. Do you guys do an artificial tree, or do you love a real pine, needle
I gotta
tree?
confess, in my household, when my parent, I think one year we had one real Christmas tree, and I didn't like having to water the damn thing. So
My dad paid over $2,000 for his tree. We went straight to Cranax, which is a Christmas, store in Hermitage, Pennsylvania, and we bought the entire. It was a huge, giant display. So when you first come up, they have like this Christmas wonderland. You're walking through, and it really just kind of sets it to. A lot of families do it for the holiday season, and it goes through Candlemas, so like February 2nd or something like that. Anyway, um, we used to go all the time. That's how we kicked off our holiday. So Halloween would be on the 31st, and we trying by November 1st to get in the Cranax. They give you hot chocolate. You outside, you walking through. Um, but they really decorate, their, I don't know what it is, maybe a nursery or something. It was amazing. So my dad, they did this wonderful job, and my dad wanted that tree, and they were like, "We can get you all of the ornament." He said, "No, I want this tree," and they were like, "Oh, that's probably about $1,000," and he said, "I'll take it," and it was like, but in order for us to recreate and bring it to your home, next thing you know, it was another $1,000. He paid over 2,000.
so they
I'm
came and decorated it.
They came, decorated the tree, put all the exact decoration. I mean, it was like 10 or 12 of them. It was beautiful. Now, 2000 in 2025, that's a lot. Imagine paying 2000 in, like, it had to be 1990, 88, or something like that. Um, he loved his
I
trees,
don't
though.
know
He
what to
loved
do
his.
next.
What?
I
What
already
did you
finished
say?
one color.
You already okay? Well, look at
I'm
you.
on a roll.
You making headway. I'm proud of you. Cats Gallery says good morning. Good morning.
If
Um,
anybody that came in late and wants to know what I'm working on, and this is it. And I got the black all done at the bottom.
um, she
Why are you
says she's gonna
laughing?
put that on her door. Mary says Thanksgiving we have a big meal: ham, turkey, prime rib, etc. Christmas
Holy
we
prime
do it
rib.
simple. Today we're having sub sandwiches and some hot and cold sides. We have a large family. Have four brothers, all with kids. That's a big family right there. That's a big family. When my brother, when he moved out here, he moved his family out here. We were getting together for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. Um, we did twin time. once a month. So we went somewhere, usually bingo, because it's easier. Go somewhere, sit down. The good news about bingo is we went to the digital session. So you just get a machine, sit down, and wait for it to beep, 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 ah, bingo, bingo. If it don't beep, you don't win no money. Um, so, and we might go to a movie before that. So we talking about it while we waiting on our machine to beep and things. My
So
brother would, this is the worst part, but my brother would holler, bingo. Here. It'd be so long before you heard any beeps. That means that you haven't been close. You're not close if you don't hear any beeps. Okay. But then he would hear a beep after one session is probably an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half. It's been 15 minutes since he heard anything. So all of a sudden he hears, bingo. And them poor people would come over and they would look on his screen and be like, it's not a good bingo. You know how embarrassing that is, especially if you do it more than once a session. Like, oh man, get your wits about you. Let's think. So but I did like teasing him about that. Um when I placed my order for honey baked ham a couple years ago, I saw pot roast. This year when I placed my order, I'm don't worry, I'm gonna get her, y'all. She know I'm starving hungry, and so she's trying not to eat in front of me. But then she comes back on camera and she's wiggling her food. Um, I was on Messenger with her when I ate yesterday, so she knows I haven't eaten since I'm starving. I'm gonna get her though. But when I placed my order for our ham this year, can you believe it? They have prime rib, pot roast. They have all kind of stuff. At this point, honey baked ham probably won't. They may not be seasonal anymore after this. Because if you can just order up prime rib and ham and things for any occasion, yeah, that might be the way to go. Especially when you get the sides and stuff. You have family or someone coming.
I'm
That's
just
that's a
waiting
great.
for my turn to talk.
Well, you were eating. How you gonna talk and eat at the same time? As the head of the DPPD, even you should know
Listen,
that
I
that's
wanted.
rude.
Rebecca asked what we eat, and then you rudely interrupted me when I was
I'm
trying
sorry.
to.
I did, didn't I? I love
Yeah.
you.
So
I apologize.
let's go back. So Christmas Eve, my family. So today I'm going to Clem's family. So it's going to be like turkey. You know what I said before: turkey stuffing, and then he's bringing a little bit of a tradition, a Portuguese tradition. He's bringing a Portuguese dessert that he bought. So he's bringing that to his sisters. It's called Kijala Nata. They're like these little tarts, flaky tarts, and they have custard inside, and then they burn the top of them. They're called Kijala Nata. They're really good. But anyways, that's another story. And then for Christmas Eve, I have it with my sister, and we do because my sister's getting older and stuff. We order from the Portuguese restaurant. So this year we ordered chicken and potatoes, not turkey. So we're doing roasted chicken and potatoes, Portuguese style. And then my sister always does like a seafood, um, with shrimp and mussels. Love me some mussels. Do you like mussels?
No,
Oh, I love them.
they remind me of liver. They kind of, I don't know,
See,
thick. I'm not.
my parents came from an island in Portugal, the Azores. So my dad was a fisherman. So I grew up with a lot of seafood in my house. And I think that's why I love seafood so much.
Lizzie, do you have bake rolls? I like seafood, but I'm just not a fan of
What do you
mussels.
mean bake rolls?
That would be Tammy. She wanted to know if you have bake rolls and Rebecca wanted to know if you eat cornbread souffle. Yeast
No,
rolls are yummy.
I've never heard of cornbread souffle. Cornbread is not a big thing here in Canada, like you guys, because I know in the United States you guys like your cornbread.
Well, you can
It's
make
not really a big thing here in Canada. I don't even know where to go to buy cornbread here in Canada, to be
you
honest.
you go to the store and you can buy boxed cornbread recipe. You
Listen,
can
I don't think you can. I'm going to go look at the grocery store, but I don't think you can.
when I come, I'm gonna go to your grocery store and I'm gonna find those things.
I'm
And I'm gonna
telling you.
come, I'm gonna stock your kitchen. I'm gonna show you how to cook each
Oh,
item.
yes, baked cod. So that was another thing. My sister Helen was like, I think she's going to make cod is really expensive right now, the cod that we use, because we use salted cod to make our cod dishes. And to order some from the Portuguese, just a small platter was going to be $70. So I think Helen's just making some, but I love that too. Yuck, Liz, no mussels for Christmas. Yes, it's so yummy.
Gail
So
says we
good.
used to go to a tree farm to get our tree. And Mary says artificial now, but always did a fresh cut tree that we cut down when our kids were little. We've even done some with a ball and then planted it in our yard. Ooh,
The fried pastries she's talking about, maybe it's malasadish. They're like my niece used to call them Portuguese donuts. They're I'll try to find a picture of them.
Margaret says she does
They're
an
so good.
artificial tree. Live trees are just too expensive and messy. Now I know they're messy. That's the part that I hated about live tree
I
when we
have
had
an
them.
artificial tree.
We couldn't wait. We were so happy when my dad moved over. Did I just see? I sure did. Hey, D Nick, how have you been? How's your family?
I did a
Oh, it's been
real
a while.
tree for the first year of marriage.
I see. He's gonna have ham.
I
Um,
Nope,
you
just
will
the
take
thought of
ham over
picking up
prime
all the
rib any
pine
day.
needles that fall off the tree. Yuck. The
Look at
sap.
that.
Yuck.
Cornbread is so good, it's a must. So, what I was going to say about cornbread is a lot of people use cornbread to make their stuffing. Oh, it does taste good in the stuffing. I prefer cornbread stuffing over like regular traditional, but I do like a sagey flavor. I like to taste the
You don't even want
sage.
to know what my stuffing is.
D. Nick said he did a real tree his first year of marriage. The next 20 we have been artificial. I know when the kids come along, you can pick it back up because now you got somebody to sweep. But it is a lot of work. It definitely is. Obviously, I'm stuck in my
I'm not
head.
I'm not good at keeping plants alive, so watering
No
a
green
tree is
thumb.
not my thing. No, I do not have a green thumb at all. I kill everything.
Tammy said I'm Portuguese and I remember baked and fried pastries. That's what I was getting at when I was saying my dad. My dad, he probably gets it from his mom's side of the family, but he loved baked goods, pastries. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe D Nick is up and out. He on YouTube tuning in. Hey D Nick, we asked a little while ago, fried turkey, is it a yay or a nay for you? Hey Marquita, how you been? How
I
you
heard
doing
it's
this week?
very moist and tender.
Fried turkey is good. It's just it got to be fried, and that's the killer part. Tammy says I had bought a real tree years ago and never again. It dried out so quickly and it became a fire hazard. So
You
artificial
know what
after
the
that.
key is to cooking a turkey in the oven? A can of beer. or a bottle of beer. Just put it in with your turkey. Pour that beer right in there with your turkey.
All righty then. Gail says we always do a cornbread stuffing with plenty of. I got to go to Gail's house. Oh man, I got to go to Gail's house.
And
Um,
it, and oh, that's another thing I have to go buy. Portuguese people use this
I like cornbread.
spice thing. It's called pita pita. You just it comes in a jar. It's like it's just like peppers, but it's like in a sauce, kind of like. You just slather that all over your turkey, in a beer, some garlic, onions. That's how you make a turkey, and butter.
I wonder. I mean, I
Put
don't
some
think
butter in
it
it.
sounds bad because that's how I cook my lobster. You know, definitely put the beer on in the pot, give it some flavor, get inside that shell. I have done it with crab, but I like my crab with the sweet taste to it. And I don't necessarily like the beer, taking over. But like king crab, winter snow crab, oh goodness. D Nick says, I
That's
have
too
a 16-year-old,
expensive to
year-old,
buy.
13-year-old. I don't trust them to even do the dishes, much less she's 16 now. Oh my gosh. Your daughter is growing up.
I'm like,
Uh,
what? And he said he 20 years. I'm like, he can't be married that long already. Wow.
um, Time
God,
gets
Nick, you're
away from
making
me.
us feel old over here.
He said, fried turkey is a yes for me. The peanut oil is just so expensive that you have to use. See, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Oh my gosh, I can't
Does it
believe your
have to
kids.
be
That's
peanut
what I
oil?
said, Gail. Huh?
Does it have to be peanut oil?
Um, I don't know why you would use any other kind of oil.
I've
Or
never heard
unless
of it.
canola, but canola, I think it has to do with the
Oh, don't
burn.
even talk to me about the canola commercial.
The canola.
There is a
Cynthia
Canadian
says,
commercial, and she's the canola girl. Oh my god! Every time that commercial comes on, I just want to scream
this must be your
because
favorite commercial. We talk about that commercial at least once a
plays
week.
over and over again. The stupid canola girl. Hi, I'm Canola.
These are ginger cutie pie gingerbread girls. Um, Cynthia says fried turkey done right is unmatched. I agree. I agree. It is delicious. Very, very
Okay, this
flavorful.
is all coming off.
My
Now,
niece used
now I have to be committed to this.
Oh, I'm gonna have to show you what I pulled out the other night. Just because the head of the DPPD got on me. You know what she told me? I think I mentioned this Wednesday. She said, "You know what, Tia? I hate the way you lift your clear cover off of your diamond paint and just kind of throw it over and then start diamond painting. Why don't you section it off? Why don't you use release papers?"
I don't sound like that.
Where's Matt at?
Rude.
Where's Matt?
Matt's
So
not here today to defend you.
I don't sound like that. So so I decided to give it a
It's
try.
annoying.
It's annoying. She's so annoyed with me. I'm using release papers, but I'll have to take pictures and send them to you so you can
Did you
see.
cut the did you cut
No,
the
I did.
plastic?
I had a suggestion from someone in the audience. They said that they lift their cover halfway up and they do release papers on the other half, and they just want to be able to see some of the picture, the area they work, and that's why I do it. Was it you, Mary, that said that? But I'm just making sure you're aware that I took your suggestion under advisement, and I prepared. Cynthia, I have never tried a fried turkey, but we have had. Well, we continue smoked turkey. Ooh, that sounds good too. My kids do like smoked beer. Beer can turn. Turkey in the summer over an open fire is a really good treat. Uh-oh. See? So you could put beer over turkey in the summer, and it sounds like it's a different meal. Now you're giving purpose to how we adventure outdoors. I don't know if I can get.
I only usually eat turkey on like holidays.
Do you see the comment below your what you working on? Robin says if you
If you
don't
don't
want to start a
start
fire, you
fire,
use. I told you I thought it had to do with the burn element.
oh,
Yeah, because you have to turn that grease up. Every time I do my diamond painting, I think of all of y'all. I am still doing it every week for a nice stress reliever. Hey, we've all been there, D Nick. Been still recording, but I was doing other crafts and things. And I really just returned the end of August. Lizzie and we did it like a turn back. We went back to double-sided adhesive and we worked on canvases in August, double-sided adhesive, September and October, double-sided adhesive. Then I started on an Amazon canvas in November. After I finished that, I am doing a craft hub, but I can't show it because it's a Christmas gift. Um, Although I did show it on my show Wednesday. Shameless plugs, shameless plug. Um, Um, and it's around, and I did move back over to Port Glue. So, just we come back, we leave, anything to relieve stress and to overcome burnout. So I definitely believe I've overcome it. I'm
I don't think
enjoying it.
I'll ever burn out.
There you go. The head of the DPPD shouldn't. I agree. You shouldn't. All right. Candy cane. I don't know about these. These probably won't get done. So
What's wrong with
somebody,
the nutcracker people?
I just don't like them.
Toy soldiers?
They toy soldiers.
Reminds me of the nutcracker.
Really?
That's what toy soldiers reminds me of.
The
Oh,
play?
so if I bought you one of those big gigantic toy soldiers to put in your house, you
You see, Marquita does cornbread stuffing and duck.
and duck. It's
And a duck.
interesting.
Yep.
I've only had duck a la mode, and that was on like it was like an appetizer at a wedding. That's the only time I've ever had duck.
Look at that. Look at that. Ah, I've had it.
Duck is not really a thing here.
You don't go duck hunting?
Duck hunting? No.
Duck season. Wabbit season. It's duck season. It's wabbit. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ducks here in my town are considered our mascot because we have a lot of them down at the river.
Your moose should be your mascot.
We don't have moose here.
Okay.
I live
Yes.
in southwestern Ontario.
Well, we have our audience starting to join in, and they are ready for what's the
No,
weather like in your neck of the woods. We kicking it off with Susan. Susan says there's a 40% chance of rain there, not snow,
I think we're gonna
rain.
have snow for Christmas this year.
Um, we
Not gonna
should
lie.
be. I believe when I looked it up yesterday, we should be about 67 to 69 on Christmas. That's a that's a cool morning. It's not cold, but it's cool. Um, for the Canadians, that's about 19, 20, I think, Celsius. We
Yeah,
coming
that's
down.
so cold, Tia.
We're coming down. We're coming down. Mary says it wasn't me, but I don't use release papers because I like to see my image. Okay. Somebody did say, I just can't remember. I do like to see the image and things like that. But Lizzie, she bossed me about. She gonna give me these diamond painting tickets if I don't do it the way she said. So I tried. We're gonna see.
It is
Um,
30 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like 18.
it is 30 degrees where you are. You know that's
Yep.
below freezing, right?
Yes, I do know that.
Oh, okay. Because you made it sound like that was a good thing. I'm like, what? Gail says we're supposed to be in the 70s here, Christmas boo. it's it's gonna definitely be. I know. I saw. We were online together yesterday, and I showed her the weather for the week.
The weather outside is frightful.
But January's coming. You know, we usually have our colder weather in January, so it's gonna dip. It's gonna get down. It's probably gonna get down to 60,
Down.
55. You know, I use release papers, but just 3 at a time to give me a section to work on, but still see my image. There you go. I like that. I love seeing how people prefer some of the tools. Duck with ice cream, Lizzie. There you go. Get you some duck. Get you some ice cream.
What?
We gonna put Clem to work. See, dog, where you at? Tell him add attention.
He's
Had him,
hungover. He's
huh?
hungover.
Where him and Mike go last night?
The garage.
Oh my
They
gosh, the
had a
new
little uh man potluck.
Tammy. It was Tammy that said it on the show. Yeah. So what he turning it into the
They
man
had
cave?
their little treats out there. They had chips, they had meatballs, they had cheese and crackers, they had
Oh, how many
lots
guys
of
came? Just him
sausage
and
stuff.
Mike?
Him, Mike, and Tavis, I think.
Oh, they had a nice little set. So is he turning it into a man cave? Because you know if he is, we got to get him on the show so he can show his decorations and stuff.
No, it's the garage is a work in progress. Not really. They have a dartboard up there, and they have TVs and stuff, but there's still a lot of organization that could happen in that garage. And
Okay.
his sauna.
I need for you to at least do updates so we can follow the progress. And you got to help him out. He put that pool up. I'll never forget. You had a date, and he came in under the radar, got you done, and look, you were happy. You got to swim and get in the pool all summer. So now it's his turn. We gonna make a man cave. Y'all hear that? Let's do it on a check in on Mondays or something. Make a man cave Monday. There we go. Man cave Monday it is. Um, and we want you to start updating us on where the man cave is at.
He's got
Uh,
like he's got like a full size fridge out there. Keep his
well,
beer cold.
I definitely think he needs to, just like how we got these craft rooms and things. You guys see, I'm in the process
Those,
of
those guys have a lot of secrets out there. Like
well,
every
they
time
should. That's what the
we
man
go
cave
out
is
there, like when
for.
I go out there with my girlfriends, they're coming out left, right, and center with all these bottles of liquor. I'm like, where are you
They
guys
prevent
hiding
you
all
guys
this
from coming
liquor?
in because they the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Stop. They like chapter 857. Okay. Let these men have a space, just like we women want our, craft spaces. Now we gonna help them get it right though. That's
But
what
I
we
don't
gonna
have
do.
my own craft space. I have to share it.
Well, you won't want him to have a desk. Take that desk and rip it out. And tell him, hey, you got your space, I got mine. It was a good idea. It was good. Y'all remember when she made the space for Clem the diamond paint in, and then she was going down. They were going diamond paint together. It's going to be the dynamic duo and all his D's.
Yeah. He's still working on the same painting that he did all year. He's a Tia through and through.
And the other D, the dream, died.
He is a Tia through and through on that sense.
You so bad. So it is 36 degrees overcast, the
See
high
what
of
I have to
59
live
there in
with? Two
Colorado.
people that don't diamond paint as much as me. What do we? At least I have my girls.
You talk about
My,
Captured by Radiance?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But of course,
The
I don't think
CVR
Jenny's
crew.
here anymore, but you should ask her how many whips she's got going on. I just make fun of her all the time about how many whips she's got going on.
And D Nick said in New York it's snow and 15. Oh, it's cold there. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Kiki says I'm still working on my double-sided adhesive. She's still on the double side. Have you gotten frustrated? Is it a great experience? And where did you get the
That was a
canvas
big
from?
painting
Like
she
which
was
store?
working on.
I forget. She had showed it
It
on, I
was a
think one
wolf,
of
wasn't it?
it was she showed it on J Rob's Facebook page. It's gorgeous though. Anyway, do you mean
You know, some
is
even
that
like
an orange?
poured glues drive me nuts. Like that one I'm working on right now is poured glue, and it's terrible, terrible.
Why is it terrible?
It's just like okay, it's the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but these drills don't want to stick on it very good. I don't know if it's the stickiness is not that good, but if you try to pluck one off, it takes the color of the symbol right off with it. So
Huge.
then you don't even know what the symbol is.
This is huge.
It's
Turn your
terrible.
head. Turn it. I don't know.
And I thought, maybe the last one I did from this company, maybe it was just a fluke.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did another one. And yeah, and I still got like 2 more of these canvases to do of that company. And I don't even know if I'm going to do them. Well, because, I do have, I did commit to a challenge for next year. Do you know what my challenge is?
What's the challenge?
That I'm only going to work on square drills.
Oh yeah, you told me that. I think we were talking about that a few months ago.
Except for specials like this. So if I have a special like this, then obviously it might have to be round.
These are cute. Look. And
What
not
are
too
they?
big.
Snowman?
Snowman.
She's not going to even do one, guys. She's just going to go through them all and say, oh, these are cute. Okay, they're going back in the bag till next week.
That's right. Going back in the bag. I might do one, but I am in the middle of a project that needs to be done for Christmas.
So your Christmas premiere, do you diamond paint in your Christmas premiere?
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I usually don't go on camera.
I'm
So
gonna fall over on my chair.
clearly, you guys hear that? Clearly, my bestie, best friend, don't watch my premieres.
I watched last year's. You did those 2 little canvases, and then try chalking it off that you had 2 completions for the year.
I did 2 completions.
You say that I don't watch you, but I do. Short commercial break.
Lizzie, stop that. Um, these are cute. They all are cute, but I feel like they all are huge. So like if I actually was wearing this right here, like obviously you gotta accommodate for the dangle. So I have earrings in already. So if I accommodate for the dangle and I go to turn my eye beat in, so then you'll see me with scratches and stuff all on my face. Oh, finally, a tree. A tree. Do you guys prefer specials? Small canvases, large canvases when it comes to, because Christmas is, I do know a lot of people do stuff in July for Christmas also, but it's that one time of the year, it's difficult to work on a Christmas canvas in April or May or June or July, with the exception of a lot of people do a halfway to Christmas, some kind of halfway to Christmas special.
I know that my friend Jenny and Tamara from Captured by Radiance, they're on this special kick where they're doing all these kind of little specials.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
I got a ton of them.
They're on this special kick. Because specials are fun because you know what? You get a completion right away.
I do like that.
And then
There,
it feels like you have accomplished something.
and a completion is a completion, right? Okay. Margaret
But
says
no,
it's 47
that's
degrees.
different, Tia. It's
Margaret
not a
said
whole canvas.
Margaret says it's 47 degrees and sunny. She has a high of 60 today, and she's in North Alabama. Welcome, welcome. North Alabama seems to be still nice and, I would say cool. She said duck a la mode. That means with ice cream. Oh, a la mode does mean with ice cream. Yep. And Susan says we need snow badly. Yesterday we had a fire warning
Oh, I don't think
day
that's what it was, though.
with high winds. It was 64 degrees. We used to depend on snow by Halloween. Oh, wow. That sounds like, unfortunately, it's not working out too well there. Um, we will be on severe water restrictions this summer. We have had no snow or rain, but 2 days of snow this whole winter. And Tammy's in Colorado. I believe Susan is too. Well, I don't know. I wish I had someone to share my craft room with.
I know that
Um,
Washington is under this big flood advisory.
Quite a few people in Colorado that diamond paint, but they are quite a bit of a distance from me. If you guys know people who are in the area, I know you heard me talk about my friend Shelly, and you guys will hear me call her my nurse. Um, because that was the capacity that she helped out in when we were on the cross stitch cruise. But she's a good friend. We have a lot of fun. She does live locally. Now she stay out by the mountain. The mountain is an hour from here, and she's probably 45 minutes from me. But it's a lot of fun getting together with her. We're always supposed to be going crafting. We very rarely ever make it to anything crafted. We did this time though. Now we didn't do any actual crafting. We just shopped. But usually we'll start off like, oh, let's get together and cross stitch. It's a great idea. And then it's like, before we cross stitch, let's go eat. And then it goes, how about dessert? And then it's dark. Time to go home. So we did cross stitch on the actual cruise, which is what we were there for. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we very rarely do any cross stitching here in person. So I understand what Susan is saying. It would be great if you had people that are nearby to, craft with, and that's why I'm creating my little craft oasis. Now you guys know I'm station bound, so right now I'm sitting in my diamond painting station. Just behind me, this is my little productivity center, and you guys are going to see me doing a lot more with like my pens and some things that I have going on. I do have my clay station, and then I'm in the process of trying to create cross stitch areas. So the good news about that is I'll be able to go and sit and put my feet up, because yes, they're going to be recliners. To where I can just sit and cross stitch or crochet. It's been a long time since I've crocheted, but the goal is still there. Um,
Do you
and
have a
then,
TV in there too?
yes, the TV's been in here though, but I don't use it much because I always bring my iPad, and then, obviously I bought a new laptop. So the iPad that I just got the iPad. When did I buy the iPad, Rebecca? When did I buy it? I think I bought it right when we were on our sister's trip. I can't remember, right before we went or something like that. It's not even. It might be 6 months, turning 6 months, but I got the big one. I can't believe how big it is. So that was the whole point. I'm gonna get the iPad, and then I can do everything and stream and all of that. That didn't happen. I can't share my screens and things like that. So
She
then I
was
bought it.
glued to that thing at the retreat.
I definitely was glued to my iPad. Then I bought
She
a
was
because
ignoring me for her Asian.
my Asian persuasions.
Yeah.
Stop! I love my little Chinese dramas. I love them. Tammy says yes. I'm a native here and I'm not happy about no snow. I hope we get a good storm soon with a normal amount of snow. I'm gonna tell you, the last time I was in Colorado, we get in just in time. We are going to Loveland, the ski resort in Loveland. And I want to say it's about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So Loveland, they like, y'all could come here still and eat. We about to make some snow, but we're not gonna, like, they didn't have any snow. And so because they're a ski resort, sometimes they'll resort to kind of making artificial snow. And I'm like, who wants to do that? So it's been a while. It's funny to hear that you guys still don't have no snow. I have to go. I need to run out and get stuff done. Wanted to stop in. Wish you all the best. Have a Merry Christmas, D Nick. Hugs and kisses to your wife and the kids. I'm pretty sure we'll see you back again soon. But if not, Happy New Year also. um, let's see. Moving on. Everyone is saying bye. Merry
What are you
Christmas.
doing for New Year's?
Marquita, so I don't
I
know.
know New Year's is going to be a hard day for you.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm scared. I really am scared. My son, he hovering and saying stuff like, I should take you somewhere, mom, get you out of the normal surroundings and things. So we'll see. Marquita says, I do not have any problem. I'm just taking my time with it. So she's loving the double-sided adhesive. I'm going to be honest. The experience in and of itself was not bad. It was definitely reminiscent. So I felt like nostalgia was rolling in. It did take me back to the good old days, you know. I just
Maybe we
remember.
should do it again next year.
I think we should. I think we should make it a collab. Um I do think that would be a good idea, and it would help some of the people who may not necessarily feel comfortable sharing when they don't have one of the big threes, Captured by Radiance, Dreamer Design, Diamond Art Club.
Did
So
you almost forget Diamond Art Club? Oh my
uh,
god. You're going to
almost
Diamond Art Club jail now.
it came out. It came out though. The funny thing is, it's just that we buy from Captured by Radiance and Dreamer Designs the most. So sometimes I still look at them though. Um, on one of my emails, I'm still VIP, so I still buy also.
I am
uh,
definitely not VIP.
yeah, I get the nine
I
o'clock.
was at one point, not anymore.
Um,
I was downsized.
they will. Um, where are you? I am in Las Vegas, Nevada, the
Who asked
heart
you
of
that?
the Mojave Desert. That was Susan Mascarenas. Oh, she wasn't talking to me. I'm sorry, Susan. I'm interrupting
I didn't
your
think she was talking to you.
she talking to Tammy. Tammy says, I'm in Aurora. I'm closer to Denver. University of Colorado Hospital is 5 minutes from here. Okay. Well, we know. They will man-make snow and regular snow together sometimes if they don't have enough. That's what they were telling us, because we were like, listen, we get off the plane. I bought coats because we don't have coats here. So I bought coats just so that we could go to Colorado. And this was probably our sixth or seventh time going. We used to go every year the week of Thanksgiving. We'd get in Saturday night and we'd be there until the following Sunday or Monday. Um, so we bought coats, and it's the only place we wear the coats. Look at you! Oh, you got one color to go. You
No,
gonna
I have
put
more than one color. I have 3 colors to go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I definitely see the belt, the white belt. Um, so we only wear our coats when we go to Colorado. We put the coats on, we get on the plane, we get to Denver, and We got to take the coats off. It was hotter in Colorado than it was in Vegas. I think it was 74 that day, and we left Vegas. It was like 68 or something like that. So, whew, we
So
definitely wasn't.
you got pranked.
Pretty much. So we call we call Loveland. And they're like, well, you could still come here. We're gonna make some snow and add it in, but we wait until later in the day because there wasn't nothing to do. It wasn't enough snow. And I'm like, we gonna have to rethink. So probably, mid-February, end of February might be a good time, but it's no longer a good time, going into Christmas, early January. Yep. I'm in Longmont. Okay. That's right. I remember you telling me that. I'm all in that conversation. Yep. Come ski in Colorado where we make our own snow out of previous water. We should probably be saving the drink this summer. Susan, that sounds
Well, you
temperamental.
better hope you don't. Nobody pees in it.
Drink our water. Drink or water our plants and grass. You got to decide. Well, welcome to the heart of the Mojave Desert. So that is definitely the rule here. We have a new rule, Lizzie. I don't know why she popped off this time. Probably to use the
Listen, I
restroom.
don't know why you get defended about it because you won't stop talking, so I don't get a word edgewise in, so I'm just giving you the stage.
Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Lizzie, you right. I'm sorry. I don't know why she acting like this. If I don't talk, y'all know what she gonna say.
What am I gonna say? When I get off camera, that's when you get all shy and you don't say flipping anything. But yet when I'm on camera with you, you don't stop using those lips. Yap, 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 yap. That's all she does, guys.
She's
So you
gonna
gotta.
give me a ticket now.
So I don't know why she gets so defended that I go off. But she doesn't say anything when I'm here. No. She says everything while I'm here, and I can't get a word edgewise in.
All right, you're right. I'm sorry. I love you.
That's fine. I don't
No,
think
you
anything
still
bad
didn't.
about it because that gives me a break, and I can do other things. You know.
You
You
had
know what
other
I
homework.
mean? This is why.
You had other homework.
What was my other homework? I did
Christmas
desserts.
traditions, and then what else?
The
Was
the
two.
craft, and I'm doing it.
That was all you came up with. One.
Yeah.
You cheated me. That's not how that was. I said a list. You cheated me.
There's lots of specials that are involved with Christmas. Where's all your specials from your advent calendar?
I showed them already, didn't I? I did.
Did you do them?
Mm-mm.
Have you ever finished a special?
I have. They break easy.
I bet you it had to do with butterflies.
I have a lot of those. Um, they break easy. So I had a one that you can hang
This one
on.
was a gift, so I thought, oh, I might as well do it. It's a gift.
What's a good idea? I had one that you can hang like on a door or something. It was a butterfly. Oh, I wonder, it was a Rachel Ray that got it for me. I can't remember who got it for me. Anyway,
Rachel
um,
Ray got you a butterfly?
she got me my first Enablers Outpost pen and some other stuff also. Um, she spoiled me to death. I loved
What the
it.
heck?
So we were
What the
Elfster.
heck?
we were on this program through Elfster where, we gave
Rachel.
away.
I thought Rachel was my girl. Apparently not.
I didn't know who picked my name um at all whatsoever. I was like, I wonder who's gonna pick my name. And so, and then
Oh, what? You
sh-
guys had a secret Santa?
it was like a Secret Santa, yeah, through Elfster. It was fun.
Oh,
It was so much fun. And they were,
that just says it all right there. Oh, thank God. I thought she just gave you a present because, like, and I'm thinking, boy, she doesn't love me anymore. But it was because it was arranged. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I I feel I feel insulted. I don't know. Should,
Oh, my fingers hurt.
that's what you get now. I feel insulted.
Oh,
Lizzie, where does your water come from? You know where ours come from, right, Susan? We get it from you guys. That's why they're cutting us off, because you guys don't have any water. Where does your water come from, Lizzie? I always thought the rain and snow filled our lakes and rivers. Does water not come from melting snow?
our water
Precipitation.
actually comes from the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes, Lake Huron, I'm pretty sure is where our water comes from.
And y'all got a built-in water source. So ours was piped in. Obviously, from Colorado. And the unfortunate part is with
Well,
them
I guess
say,
they're just gonna turn that imaginary tap off.
mm-hmm. I mean, we're trying to work out
I don't
something.
think you're gonna get the flow coming from Canada.
We're trying to work out something with someone in California, somewhere in California, I know, but I don't watch the news to keep up on it enough to know like what was finalized and things like that. Yes, I knew that. I thought so. I wasn't sure, but I was minding you and Tammy's conversation. We give water to California
Gosh,
and everyone else.
now you're gonna friggin' make California have a drought. The
Um,
California needs their water because they have to put out all those fires.
well,
I watch
that's where
Fire Country. I've got knowledge.
who turned you on to Fire Country?
Uh, the TV commercials.
No, Tia sent you over there and said to watch
No,
the
no,
show.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, 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 yeah. I was
I'm
literally
pretty
like, you.
sure I was watching Fire Country before you even said it.
What about that huge dam? Is that from Colorado? You talking about Hoover Dam? Yup. And it's low. It's real low. It's so low. I'm pretty sure everybody's news has been reporting this. Our
Oh gosh, we had an argument with Tyler about that Hoover Dam, didn't we?
yeah, Hoover
Oh, I
Dam.
don't think you were on the conversation, but he was trying to tell me it was in a different state
Well, it
or it was
runs.
on the border.
Yeah, it runs. It starts in Nevada and crosses the state border into Arizona. So
Yeah, and that's what we're arguing about. We thought it was in Nevada, but Tyler's like, I'm pretty sure it's between both states.
it does. So right as you're walking across the Hoover Dam, there's a sign that says "Welcome to Arizona," and then if you keep walking on
Oh, that's why
the,
he knew that, because he went there.
oh, well, yeah, it's a sign that says "Welcome to Arizona," and then if you continue on around, you're in Arizona. If you park and get out, you parking on the Arizona side. They have a little mall like on the Nevada side, but the whole thing is like half a mile. It's not a big gorge. Um, but yeah, that's where the water comes from. It's so low. Again,
How far
if
is that from your house?
from Vegas, where I live at now, probably about 30 miles. Where I used to live, it was 8 miles.
Hours, in hours, not miles. We do
30 minutes.
kilometers here.
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Alrighty. That's
30
where
minutes.
that's one place I want to go see.
It was 10 minutes from where I used to live. So,
That's
Lizzie, how do the Great Lakes get refilled? Uh-oh, that's a good scientific question. So the dam, just to go back to what Gail was asking, the Hoover Dam, um, is
maybe
low. It's extreme.
snow. Maybe the snow.
Snow could be, yeah. Um, the Hoover Dam is so low that we found out we knew where bodies had been dropped.
Bodies have been dropped.
Bodies have been dropped into the Hoover Dam, and the
What the
once
heck? Do you have a
mhm,
serial killer out there?
once our elevation, once the water level went down, I mean it's low. You can look against the rocks to see where the water level used to be. Obviously, from mineral deposits and things like that, it's white. And now you can see, we're not there anymore. Parts of rocks, even the ground and things like that that used to be covered by water, because the water has receded, you can go further down towards the water line. And now you can see where the water bed, the ground of the water used to be and stuff. So but yeah, obviously if you put a weight on somebody and drop them into the Hoover Dam, they underwater, and then when the water level goes down, they no longer underwater. So that they've discovered a couple of bodies over the last, I would say, 5 to 8 years. It should be on the news everywhere, because it's always on CNN, C-SPAN. They have everybody out there when another body comes up. So this is why I'm so worried. There are a few states that depend on us for water from Colorado. Yeah. And so here they have taken um and made an ordinance. You can't have, we live in a desert anyway, and it's very difficult, very, very difficult to grow grass. But I guess if you saturate your sand with enough nutrients and maybe add in some, soil, you can grow grass. And so, especially out by the mountain, because they're higher in elevation and they're not as sand like or desert like. So what they ended up saying, similar to other areas, is that we on a water restriction. We can't water. People were still doing it, so you still saw people with nice green, lovely, plush grass. And so they said, "That's it. We're tired of talking to y'all. Everybody, pull up the grass. Can't have any." Well, what are we supposed to use? Put some lava rocks or something down. Get some astroturf or something, but no more real grass. So that was an ordinance. They started handing out tickets, I think September 1st. And because I drive rideshare, there were a lot of people, especially older homeowners, senior citizens and things, who needed to, and I have a big giant vehicle, so they would be ordering rideshare in order to get help bringing in mulch, lava rock, and things like that to prettify their yards, because they had to tear up their grass.
That's sad.
What would you do?
Well, I don't think it's normal not having grass.
You don't
But
think it's
yeah.
normal?
No, but like, do I live in a hot state? No.
I
I
just
don't.
don't like
I
how that
don't know.
sounds, Gail.
What'd she say?
So you've been drinking dead people?
Exactly. I think you have a serial killer on your midst out there. You should be worried about.
So what happened was back in the, I guess it was, I mean, it's been the test of time, 20s, 40s, and in the 60s. We've always had mafia who've tried to come in and control the financial resources coming through the casinos and things. Um, and casino owners were either, steadfast and keeping that from occurring, or they were willing to go to battle to kind of protect, some investment that they thought was a great idea. In the end, people have ended up missing. And now we're finding out, obviously police investigated. Nobody ever came to fruition, didn't know. And so these are some of the things
I
that
think
the
I,
news
I think
stories are reporting.
I think I
Go
gotta
ahead.
go to the washroom soon.
I figured it was coming. There's Matt. Hi guys. Actually slept in a good bit today. I'll have to watch the replay. We were just talking about traditions, holiday
She
crafts.
was
We were
making fun
supposed
of
to
me,
have
Matt. She was making fun of me. And I heard you guys were making fun of me on Wednesday when I wasn't around.
Matt, I simply told her that I did a spot on impression of her and that you commended me for it. She didn't like it. People
And
are
just
taking
wait for
up their
my
grass.
Christmas premiere. I think, where is he? That guy is going to be in it.
Sat Nuggy,
Yep.
Sea Dog Jr., Lakes, Rivers, Low,
Sad
and
Nuggy
have
took
dead
over
things
my
in it, I guess.
Christmas premiere. Well, he tried to take over my Christmas premiere.
Pay extra taxes for grass in some Southwest areas. Um, well, I think that was initially what was happening, Matt, is that they were charging extra. Now you get fined. They want it out because it's about conserving the water. I live in the Mojave Desert, so we already have.
Can't they recycle their water?
That's something that they're looking into, is how to recycle the water. Again, I don't watch the news, so I'm not up on the specifics of where they are with that reform.
How about if
But
how about if they had, well, maybe that's not a thing there. You probably can't do a sand point because it doesn't rain much.
bottled water, I don't know in comparison to some, we have our water delivered, and our water comes in. I think I spend maybe 15 bucks maybe a week. So if you think that might be expensive, but
What,
it's
what do you mean you get your water delivered? That you drink?
we'll have our drinking water delivered.
Well, a lot of people do that here too.
There you go. We all on the same page. We already helping the community. We helping the
We got lots
community.
of water here.
Bottled water comes from somewhere. I'm not sure where it comes from. Y'all are tripping today. Timmy, she putting all kind of thoughts. Her and Gail. Matt says, I definitely didn't ask for that. I found it very offensive. Uh, did I offend you? You talking about when I was imitating Lizzie? Pay extra taxes for grass, or the paying extra tax. Um, Paying extra taxes for grass. See, I think it's because, like, I
I
don't
think
know
he has
how
a
it.
laughy emoji behind it. I'm pretty sure he's joking.
Well, no, I think, the last thing he was talking about was the paying taxes for grass. So I
Oh,
think he means that part.
I'm lost.
I just went back to his previous comment. Um,
I'm
uh,
confused.
now that's funnier. He said, "I'm just kidding. I don't want to get on the bad side of the DPP." That's Lizzie. She already then snapped at my hand today. She said I'm talking too much today, but
She
I am.
is. She's just a
I am.
chatterbox today.
Some days,
And then
some
she's
days.
getting mad at me because I didn't bring any crafts to the show.
Lizzie had 2 homework
Do
assignments,
I
y'all.
look like I am a preschool teacher that knows all the freaking crafts? Because I don't.
Lizzie had 2 homework assignments. Half the time when it's her turn to schedule and handle, she's
I
like,
am
I don't know
doing
what to do.
craft.
So I said, you got 2 things to do. Look up Christmas crafts. It was plural. Get us a list. The second thing, and she turned it into a third thing, but the second thing was, let's talk about Christmas traditions. She turned it into Canadian traditions versus US. And I found out we was going against each other when we was trying to start the live.
There ain't much different, so there you
Matt,
go.
Matt says he don't care about the grass. It was just more to cut. um, I mean, I think grass is a necessity. You know, obviously, it puts. If you're thinking about what was that? Photosynthesis, chlorophyll, sun, precipitation, all of that. I remember that cycle and it being a necessary cycle in the biosphere. So with that, I'm thinking, you know, grass is something that we need.
It's just,
And
you know what, Tia? It's just gonna, you're gonna be living somewhere where everything's just gonna shrivel up and die, and then it's just gonna be humans walking around with nothing.
see, so I feel like that's how Vegas started. Vegas started off, I mean, it's a desert. We are in the Mojave Desert. We tried to turn it into an ecosphere that maybe we shouldn't have gone against the grain. You know, I'm not sure. What do you
Why is
guys
my
think?
sister just banging doors downstairs?
She wants you to come help with something.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about the weather in your neck of the woods. We talked about well, we know what Lizzie working on. She only picked one item. You guys have been helping me kind of look through my Christmas craft, which is a special also, and they
Yeah,
are.
that she has not done.
I literally didn't say I was gonna do them. That's true. I didn't. I didn't. Matt says that's true, but if it's not natural to an area, Mother Nature shouldn't be forced. I agree. I agree. So obviously, you know, we set up. If you ever driven to Las Vegas, and I say this because you would understand the topography that you're driving through and how Vegas just evolved in the middle of an actual desert. If you've ever driven in from the east to Vegas, and then if you ever left Vegas heading west, like to California or somewhere, even going, you know, north, there's more desert going north. But then going, you know, south, that's Arizona. So the unfortunate part is if you ever had the opportunity to kind of drive, it really does look like a city that just
Can
popped
you
up in
imagine
the.
how many dead bodies are in that desert?
I think about that. I thought about that when we were coming in. I'll never forget that. Like there ain't nothing around here. You know, it was like all these big time, giant. Um, the mountains look like they made of clay. It's gorgeous, but it's nothing around it. Nothing. And because of how high the mountains are, you know, it was hard to get signals and things. Max says my Christmas crafts are diamond painting. Diamond painting only. See, I got you, Lizzie. You never trying to get ticketed, are you, Matt? It's hot driving to Vegas from Colorado. It definitely is. It definitely is. That's a 12-hour hot ride because you're going further and further south, and the temperatures are just heating up more and more. Gail says the mob wanted somewhere remote. I agree. They wanted somewhere remote, out in the middle of nowhere. You saw a lot of these Indian reservations. The Indian reservations, they really started the, you know, the gambling and you know they had alcohol and they used to trade it with you know settlers and things. The funny part about that is, you know, some of their way of life were great ideas to American settlers and things. So why not try and have a casino and earn, you know, money off of, you know, people trying to win money. And so it's a great idea, but once the great ideas kind of, you know, pop up and they become successful, then there's always somebody lurking that's like, I want to steal that idea. I want to come up with an idea of my own. I want to take an idea that's already a working model and have it for me. So I'm pretty sure that that's just the nature of how, you know, Vegas, you know, flourished and popped up. It's pretty, all the different rock formations and colors. It is. So driving out here is desert. It's mountainous desert. You're going to see, you know, lots of rock formations, beautiful clay. If you ever seen the Grand Canyon, that cut, it goes down into the ground. But imagine seeing those same mountains, you know, you're driving beside. So that's the drive out here, and it kind of turns into that, starting towards the end of New Mexico, you know, coming into Arizona. If you come from, you know, the Texas area, same thing, driving down from Colorado. And then if you leave LA and you heading east to Vegas, you're going to go from high desert down into low desert. And those are some of the beautiful sights you're going to get to see. I so need to get back to my diamond painting. Haven't for a whole year. My stress levels are through the roof. My son finally put up my drafting table. So that's a start. I agree, Susan. It's a start. Having somewhere to diamond paint. Push that closer so we can see, zoom in. Oh, that's what you meant by a different color. Okay.
I don't like
That's,
the color that they pick for the faces.
I thought it was all going to be one color. I thought it would be one color.
Tia, how could you even say that out loud?
Huh?
How could you even say that out loud?
What?
That you thought it was only one color.
The faces on the reindeer?
No, the faces on the reindeer is a pink. I don't think it's going to look good. So we're going to do it right now and see.
You go, it's pink on the
Yeah.
reindeer face?
Yeah. I don't think this is going to look good.
I'm sorry.
Who ever heard of a pink face on a reindeer?
You know, everybody is getting over to Diamond Art Club.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh
Was
my
there any
goodness.
sneak peeks this week?
I don't know. I don't remember. That's what I was about to look.
You realize we are still live, right?
Yeah, a little
Well, you
bit.
you just started talking on your non-live voice. So, like, I was just trying to tell you, we're still live. You're talking in your non-live voice. Just saying, guys. That's how she talks when we're not live. So, is there any new releases?
Let's check. I'm going to try and share the
Mary
screen.
will know. Mary, give us a scoop. Mary knows. That ain't it.
Oh, you want me to log in? I don't want to log in. I don't even remember my login.
Oh my gosh, what's that one with the bird?
We gotta log in to see. This is what you get.
Oh my gosh, log in then.
I told you I don't remember my login.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to
I
do
like
it
that one.
old fashioned way. Which one?
The one with the little girl in the bear.
The little girl and the bear. That's cute. That is really cute.
I like that one.
See, that's what happens when you got a new laptop. I'm not logged in on any of this stuff. Boy, oh boy. I gotta go through.
Who's not prepared now, guys?
It's me. It's me.
They're Lorenz, but it's round, so you won't like it, Lizzie. Damn it.
It's a Lorenz. But you're not gonna like it.
Because it's round.
Because it's round. All right.
That's a crime. That's a crime. Diamond Art Club should not do any of his paintings in a round.
There was no releases.
I speak the truth. I like that one with the bear. So cute. That one there, that girl
Mary
on that
shopping.
chair, she looks like Tia. Look at her. Oh gosh, my iPad's gonna die.
Uh-oh. Plug it up. Robin says, I just bought her. She is
that
gorgeous.
Looks like you.
You're so sweet. I wish.
Look at that booty on her. Go down.
Oh, look at the dragon.
Go down. Go down. Who cares about dragons? Go down. That one right there.
This one.
Is it square or round?
I can't tell. I told you to say log in.
Square or round?
It say log.
Let us know. Mary will hook us up.
I don't even think any of this. I don't remember what my
Oh my gosh, she doesn't even remember
what
her damn passwords are.
I told you I don't. Let's see.
You think she'd know them for how many times she switched out devices?
That's why I don't know them, because I'm having to switch out devices too much. Let's see if this. I don't know. Yes, I did. Which one am I logging into? Oh, this letting me. Oh
my God! How many Instagram accounts do you own, girl? This girl is trolling people. Look at her. We know all the secrets now.
What are you doing? We sent you a code.
It's square. Oh my God! I want that piece. It's square. She bought the bear one. Of course she did. Mary already bought it.
It is a cute one, I will say.
It's adorable. What are you talking about, Tia?
All right, I'm here. I get to look for you. All right. Happy? You happy?
That's my next Diamond Art Club. Not that one, because it's around, so it's not in my vocabulary for this year. I tell you, the one that I really want them to make a diamond painting of, Rachel's in the house. She knew that we're talking about her looking, and she came.
She did know that we were talking about her. She came to say, "Ah,
you bought her a Christmas present," and I'm like, "What?" And then I found out it was like a secret Santa. So then I was relieved.
Hey, Rachel, I was telling her about our Elfster and how I had got the my very first diamond painting pen, one of the big ones from Enabler's Outpost, and she took it so hard. What? She bought you something and not me? She doesn't love me? Oh my God. And then when I said Elfster, she said, oh, that's why. And totally insulted me and said it was a prearranged. I said, I feel insulted. How have you been? She said, I do love you, Lizzie.
I know.
So, is there just one actual painting? Is it more than one? I'm not sure. Let's look.
I don't know, but I love that bear one. and I want it.
This is the one that Lizzie says looks like me. The Spring
Yep.
Fairy.
Except for that sword. You can't have that sword, Tia. I'm sorry.
I'll do better with those arm thingies.
You could do damage with that sword. She'd probably stab me.
Oh, I like her Raven. Her wings are huge though.
No,
Um
not my cup of tea.
so this is Bear Garden. All right.
It's gorgeous.
69 colors, 2 AB, 3 fairy dust.
You could bling that out.
I definitely would
Look at the
enhance
blinging
the flower.
possibilities in that.
The flower, the florals on her dress and the little beads and in her wristlets. Oh, that's so cute. And then the bear grow up and eat her.
Shut up. Why'd you have to ruin it by that? What the heck?
Oh, so Diamond Art Club, new releases. I was trying to go straight to, but now we can head on back home and look up Dreamer Designs. Where's Dreamer? Oh, that's cute. All righty. Here we go with Dreamer.
Oh, I can tell you right now who the artist of that one is. That is
Yeah, you know,
definitely
romance art. Yeah.
romance art.
They're vibrant. This one is a cutie. This is one of the ones, a 40 by 50, where you can select and then they'll ship it out for you. But you can select whether you want to do it in a square or a round.
That kind of looks
And
creepy. That kind of looks creepy to you.
yeah, that's kind of small for the
Oh
detail
my
and
gosh, look
things.
at that
A
rockin'.
rocking rat. Oh, that's a rabbit. I'm
That's a
sorry.
rabbit.
Well, it looked like a rat. We don't see the rabbit tail.
I wonder if anybody's going to do that one. Well, there's
Garden
that
goddess.
artist. At one point, I kind of liked that artist. I never bought any of her paintings, but I did kind of like her. That one's kind of cool.
Oh, goodness.
All the flowers in the hair. No, you don't
Look
think so?
at that.
What the heck is
I
that?
think it's busy. It's a lot. um,
Do you see what you're doing on the thing? It's a video.
I know I was playing the video while I caught up. I was trying to look at the chat. Ooh, pretty. This one is
Is that
nice.
is that romance art?
I
Can't
love
be.
a beautiful. Let's see. This
It
is
can't be.
by Artifact.
I was gonna say.
It's a 60 by 80, 67 color, 6 ABs, and 1 Dreamer Dust. I really like it. I like it because
I think
she's pretty.
that would be a nice that could even go classify for Halloween
I
because it's
agree.
got the skulls. I got to go to the washroom.
Okay. My sister she throwing big hands. I need that dragon in my life, even though she asked for a she said hint something Legos. I took that hint. I wish I could afford the Bambi one. The landscape one. A lot of Stanley Morrison Dragon fans also. Not my thing. I like the girl with the sword. Yeah, I like that. Square. Let's see. Robin says, I had to have that one. I remember voting on it. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Some of them I was noticing. I'm holding out for I think it's Citrine. I'm still waiting on that one to come. You were talking about me. Yes, Rachel. We must have really the Bambi and the Lorenz. Okay, I'm getting caught up, guys. I feel so bad for Liz and Edward. No more diamond paintings. I do too. Obviously, it's a different day and age. It's a different time, and there's so much going on in the employment atmosphere. It looks different for everyone. So hopefully, they'll be able to. I know they're going to still be turning their pins and things. And hopefully they'll have a new adventure that they can go on. I like how Ed started coming to all the retreats with her. I like that they were able to do that together. Thank you, Mary. The girls are behind in the chat. We getting there. I'm doing really well, Rachel. Uh, Geneva Bowers, I like her a lot. Yeah, tough time for shops, a lot of small businesses and things, which is why we try and promote the collabs that we do. We get with a small business, and then they'll for the most part they'll sponsor the event. They'll allow a discount. So if you're participating, that's an easier way for you to be able to shop and support them. They're providing a discount, a savings off of their regular price. And a lot of times they provide the product and things, so that you're able to try to win. And, the winner obviously gets to try out their product. Not it does it's not a way for everyone, and that's why they give a discount. But the more events that you participate in, the more opportunities that you'll have to be able to shop with a savings and help support some of the small businesses keep their doors open. Speaking of which, you guys know Rebecca just opened her own store, craftingandcrimedaily.com. There are some gorgeous canvases up there. She is the artist who created the Splish Splash Spring Bash release papers for me and Lizzie's event. She did that 2 years ago, and she has now turned those release papers into a diamond painting. So if you guys head over there, obviously that's the April event that Lizzie and I host. We are talking about, doing a double-sided adhesive event, kind of helping people, retreat back into their stash. And one of the biggest things that, we want to do is help people overcome diamond painting burnout. Now, y'all know we got this running joke where I say Lizzie is the head of the DPPD, and she be issuing diamond painting violation tickets. She feel like I violate or someone else violates, her DP
You
rules.
violate it every day. What are you talking about?
So, so
I'm
one of the
over
way
here slaving on my craft, and you haven't even touched yours.
that's one of the most common tickets that I get is I don't diamond paint enough and at her pace. So overcoming DP burnout was something that was huge, and even getting me back into the fervor and the
I don't
love and the
think
joy.
I don't think I'll ever have diamond paint burnout.
Well, then that's good. I remember wondering, like, would it hit me? Because it hit my son before it hit me, And it took a
It hits
canvas
a
with
lot of
horrible
people.
drills. Yeah, he got it. He hit a Now he doesn't work on as many like premium quality canvases as I would. So um he did
Maybe
a
that's why you got burned out.
I do think, he was stuck in Homfun, and oh Lord, he just had one canvas, and the drills were horrible. They were horrible. So he did move over. He went shopping in my stash, and he got the motorcycle canvas where the bikini top is like kind of hanging off the handlebar. I bought that. I thought it was gorgeous. It's like a nice vacation, freedom, kind of get away from things. And I was like, one of these days when I'm wanting to, think about an adventure, I'll probably do it. He took it and he started on it. It's a Diamond Art Club, and because it's a premium quality canvas, it gave him a renewed fervor for diamond painting. Obviously, he got away from the horrible drills and the drill quality of what he was working on. But he wasn't spending enough money to always have a Diamond Art Club or
You
Dream
don't need to.
Designs.
All he has to do is go shopping in your closet.
Yeah, well, sometimes she got to close the doors and prevent him from shopping my stash. Anyway, he went back to a double-sided adhesive, and yeah, the experience, you know. So it's been I haven't seen him diamond paint in probably 8 months. It's been about 8 months, maybe a little less, but it was
Well,
sometime in the
I
spring.
think he has to have an interrogation by the
You want me to let
DPPD.
you interrogate him? He would love that. The difference between how Rebecca interrogates Justin and how Rebecca interrogates TR. It's the same interrogation coming from Rebecca, but the reception, Tiara looked like a deer caught in headlights. Like, so, so that would be fun. But Prince is always, he's always embraced that. He loves coming on the show, and yeah, he definitely doesn't mind answering questions. So I'll have to let you. Oh, y'all know how I feel. I love these dragons. Woo. I like the colorful ones, not the scary looking ones, but these little cute, colorful ones.
That's a scary, colorful one.
You thought that was scary?
See, I think it was this one someone did that. No, it wasn't this one. I do apologize. Forget it.
Oh, look at that pink. That's just a beautiful, vibrant pink. Let me see what the rendering looks like. The rendering is gorgeous. Oh, wow. Okay. Was that it? Or did I did something? Okay. I did something. Those were last week's. Okay. Oh,
It
pretty
doesn't look
nice.
that bad.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice. It don't look that bad.
No.
Anyone think you have to buy gifts to get gifts? Since I've been disabled, I have no money to buy gifts, so I don't get anymore. Just asking for your opinions.
No. I think people give gifts to people that don't give gifts. Look.
Look at you. No green in there at all. No gold, no silver.
Listen. Now you're gonna challenge my painting here. Yes, I got something. I got one color left, and then I'm done.
Did you
So
guys
you're
see
lucky I'm
Rebecca did?
allowing you to go over the time limit.
You are being so kind and generous. I appreciate you not ticketing me, Officer Noons, and you allowing me to
It's story, not news.
Noon's dash story. I didn't want to get
I
all
don't
your
have a
info.
dash. I just go by story.
I didn't want to give all your info, but since you okay with it.
No, but let's just give me my whole entire name.
I said Noons, you could have left it at that. You didn't want people really being able to look you up. You want to correct me. You're issuing tickets left and right and ain't even realize. Color and Chat with Joanna will be doing an unboxing of Splish Splash in the next few days. Did you guys hear that? So the canvas we were talking about, is going to be unboxed by Color and Chat with Joanna. The artist is Rebecca of craftingandcrimedaily.com, and she just opened her own online craftingandcrimedaily.com store. So make sure you guys are heading over. She is also a sponsor for, so we're going to be giving out, I believe, gift cards to her store for Love's in the Air, obviously for our April event, Splish Splash Spring Bash as well. Okay. Oh, look at everybody saying hi. Um, to go back to your previous question, I don't like to be controversial. So I'm more of the, if I hear someone say, I can't afford to give gifts, and I guess that's why people don't give me any, I would be the type of person to say, oh, let's try and do something special for such and such. It may not be in the form of gifts though, but it would be in the form of everybody deserves to feel special and loved. And so I also try to teach my kids that, and I think I told you guys this on one of my shows, they had got to a point one year their dad, he was like, I'm not celebrating Christmas. He started that in, I think, '05 or something. It's a man-made holiday, all this hubbub. One year he decides, you know what? I have never really fully enjoyed it as an adult. I'm celebrating it this year. I'm going all out. I'm
That's
doing
like
everything.
that's like my sister Yvette. She does that too.
So he decided to do everything, and the kids was like, "Bye, mom." They packed their bags and they left and went to their dad's house. I'm like, "Are y'all serious?" So they felt like, "Hi, Rhonda." They felt like he's doing all of the things. They want to go and they want to enjoy all the things with him. And I was hurt. I was very hurt by that because we did things like we would go and knock on the door of the neighbors and we would carol. If we knew that there was someone in the neighborhood that they, mobility challenged, we might go, and for the next few weeks, we would help do things for them, do their grocery shopping, take them places and things. My kids, I couldn't afford another mouth to feed and things, so we couldn't have pets. The kids wanted dogs. Our neighbors had dogs, and they told us the kids want to play with the dogs. They want to take them out. Whatever they want to do, they're welcome to. Um, they can have always have the dogs and things like that. No problem. And so my daughter used to like to go play, but I might be working, and I've worked from home for years, but I might can't go out and play with her because I need to log in and work. So Cheeks was a big giant dog. It was a Rottweiler pit mix. It was huge. Um, and she knew how to muzzle him and things like that. Long as she was with Cheeks, she could do whatever she wanted, go wherever she wanted. And I appreciated that. And so we would take the dogs. We would take them to the dog park. We would take them to Petco. We enjoyed going on Halloween. um PetSmart has a like a Halloween tradition where you can decorate and dress your dog up in their costume, and you go to PetSmart and walk around. They got different stations where you can get different types of dog treats and goodies and things like that for your pet. And you go back home with a little goodie bag the same way you do with your kids, just like having a real baby. And we would do that for our neighbors kids and things like that. So I couldn't afford to give gifts and things like that, but I met what need that they may have had for companionship, and also gave my kids a way to learn, to help others, and to just do more. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn because because I don't want to put a price tag on gift giving and things like that. I want people, but I do give gifts. I do think it's a way to tell somebody that you're thinking of them. But there are other options also. You can do other stuff. If you have the extra and you can do something to show, then that is a genuine way to kind of celebrate a relationship that you have with someone. Does that kind of make sense? That go a little too far.
No wonder
Um,
you're not paying attention to me. I was muted.
you keep muting. You keep going. You know why you do that? Because you don't want people to hear what you're doing when you turn that camera off. Tell them what you're doing.
I'm just sitting here listening to you.
hmm So what were you saying? Go ahead and say it, honey. I'm sorry that I kind of missed.
I forget now. You sidetracked me. But I will say it's coming to an end. Our Christmas special, that wasn't really a Christmas special. But with me and Tia, you never know what you're going to get. This is our version of our Christmas special. We didn't get decorated up for it. Maybe next year we'll have to buy our Santa Claus hats. and stuff. You did not get it.
I was reading the chat. I'm sorry. I'm
Maybe
caught
we
up.
should buy like sexy Santa Claus outfits.
I think Gail know you like the back of her hand.
Why? What'd she say?
I said, tell the people what you do when you turn that camera off and why your volume keep getting. And then she put Darth Vapor.
Gail, don't tell all these people my secrets. Because she's a
Anyway, to
lifer
finish
and she
up the
knows
story,
me
my kids
well.
they to finish up the story, the kids did pack up. They went to go have a good time. I was hurt. I was so hurt. But I figured they'll come home Christmas Eve and we still have a chance to
Okay, fine,
salvage some of
check.
our you gonna show it? Go ahead. To
Well,
salvage
I
some of
have to
our
make sure
tradition.
I got every single knit and cranny.
Okay. Well, make sure you show it and zoom in when you do. So what we would still have a chance to salvage some of our Christmas traditions, right? So I'm waiting. Oh yeah, I don't like that pink. You're right. Oh, that's ugly. Why would they do that? From far away though, I guess it's supposed to look like tinted skin. Um, mm, but it's pink. It's cute though.
I finished it all on the live.
You did. I'm
The
gonna go with the
whole
trees.
entire craft.
Um. Anyway, I thought we would have time to salvage, so they did not end up coming home Christmas Eve. Then Christmas Day came, and we have a itinerary like how my dad used to do when we were kids. And so I'm thinking they'll be in first thing in the morning, and they weren't in first thing in the morning. And I was hurt. I was so hurt. I mean, we do everything. We carol, we help the homeless. We have a lot of traditions and things like that, and they weren't, like Matt put it, they weren't consumerism type traditions and things, but they were near and dear to my heart. And I felt like I was teaching them that Christmas is about more than just gift giving and, the consumerism. And when it was time for that lesson, they couldn't wait to go and shop and to go and, take advantage. So that was the year I canceled Christmas. And I took all the stuff that I had got for them that should have been a gift, and I packed it up, and it was going back. It was going back. I'll never forget. And some of the stuff, I waited because I needed time to be off. And you have until like the 8th of January, the 15th of January, something like that. Anyway, after New Year, my brother and his family come over.
Are you boo-hooing about your Christmases now? It's time to go.
Let me finish the story at least.
Okay, finish the story.
So my brother and his family come over. It's after the new year. And the cousins are like, what did you guys get? They're all excited. Now, I did give them their items. I gave them their items. But, hey, Ty Ty. Um, but I had canceled Christmas. Long story short, the cousins were like, you have good kids. You shouldn't do them like that. You should feel bad. And they begged me to, give them something, give them their Christmas items. So I had packed it all up and I had put it in the trunk of my car. And later that night, I did decide to give them their Christmas items. So they did get the items, just, long story short. But I was definitely hurt, because I felt like it should be more than about the gifts. It should have been about, the time, the family, the connection, the traditions that we had built. But the minute their dad was ready to spend some money, they was gone. So they deserve a DPPD citation. Go on and give them one, Lizzie.
That was cruel.
I know. I think you told me that the first time I told you the story, but it's probably been about 6, 7 years since I
I
told it.
threatened Tyler, but I didn't actually do it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Canceling Christmas.
Remember when you opened up the Game Boy underneath the Christmas tree, and I got so mad, and I told you that I sent it to the Women's Resource Center.
I do remember that actually, but I never even opened it. I didn't look.
That's Tyler. Don't even try to tell me that. You did so.
Never. Would I do that?
You and Sarah were always trying to find the Christmas presents.
Would I rip the paper underneath the bow and lift it up to see what's underneath? I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I was so mad.
That's how Tiara is. Tiara used to go around. She's still like that, and she's 23. And she will look and where did you put your gifts at this year? Don't worry about it, you know.
I don't look at what people get me anymore because no one really gets me anything.
You turned into an old man.
Okay, he's doing the pity trip now.
Yeah.
I'm 30. I don't think I'm gonna get anything when I go to my dad's house, and I still have to go.
How do you know that he's not going to get you something? Maybe he'll surprise
I
you.
don't care. And I don't care either.
Did you do the Secret Santa with them? Did they do one? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know either because I don't
They
know
don't
anything
even tell
about
me.
that family.
They don't even tell me if they are or not. I'm not giving them nothing.
You not giving them anything at all?
My dad always got me the worst gift. One year he got me an MP3 player, and I was like, I don't even listen to music.
I
didn't listen to music until I was 16.
Well, I guess
Well,
you
you
could have
were-
used it then.
You were ahead of your time.
Nah, before then I only listened to Weird Al Yankovic.
Stop. Why can't I see him really listening to Weird Al? I can really see.
That's all I used to listen to.
Ty, I bet he was a hero for you.
He's a good guy.
I know you was gonna say that.
That's Weird Al.
All right, it's time to go because Tyler's ruining our Christmas premiere.
I'm going to take a shower. Did you use the washroom?
Ty.
No, I already went to pee. Hurry up and
Some of
go,
these-
or else I'm going to have to pee in a couple minutes.
Some of these I feel like are too big to be earrings. I've been and scratched my face up.
All right. Are you going to hang up? Bye,
Yeah.
everyone. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you guys. Love y'all. Don't forget the Christmas premieres. Yeah.
I love you guys.
Okay, you hang up.
Merry Christmas. I'm trying.
You got
Huh?
all the technology and I don't.
Yeah, but you know what? Hold on one second. My mouse. I'm scrolling.
Scrolling for what? Now
I'm
I can only see
scrolling.
the
I'm
top of your
trying to get
head.
to it. What?
Now I can only see the top of your head. What do you want, Tyler?
I'm going to listen
I'm
to
trying. Hold on.
shower, but I'll listen to something that